Hello Grace. I know we talked last time about an in-house librarian where I could show you different books that we have and you could try a few out. Is that alright? Yeah? Okay, yeah, sure, I'll come in, yeah. Okay, where do you want me to set up? Right here? Okay. Alright, so I've actually got a few different books. I've got, well, 5 in total. Is that alright? Want me to just close the door? Okay, yeah. Okay, so bearing in mind I didn't really know what genre of book that you liked, so I thought I would bring a few different types, and these aren't gender specific. They, you can use them for both genders or any gender. Your cat could read them or tear them apart, but I recommend not to tear them apart because there'll be a fee. So you have 3 weeks to borrow these for. You don't have to. You can bring them back at any time as well. You don't have to just wait that time. Also, you can renew up to 3 times online as well. So the first book I want to show you is called Mend It. So this book is good for general repairs around the home. And just things that, you wouldn't really think about, like a door defect. But it makes it easy, Not many people have borrowed this book yet. It's quite new. There's some safety notes and advice, which I would recommend you read, because no one really does these days, do they? Let's be honest. So a lot of these things, though, I would recommend, if they do go wrong, to tell your landlord, not to necessarily fix them yourself. But if you do own your own home, which I'm not going to ask if you do, but if you do, then there's quite a few different, things in this book, such as replacing plugs and fuses, always an interesting thing. Stains around the home, things like that. Okay, so that was the first book. It's very big, so it's a good read. I wouldn't necessarily read it just page to page, but it's good to pick up and read, and you never know, if you like it that much, you might end up buying it online or something. So I'll put that one over the side for a second. The next one we have is Indoor Edible Garden. So again, I wasn't really sure if you had a garden, but this is a good way to start as a beginner and to learn a few different tricks and tips. So it's mostly good if you obviously live in an apartment or you don't have much outdoor space, and yeah. I do actually grow a few things in my own apartment, as I don't have a garden, unfortunately. I do overlook a garden, which is very depressing, but I actually grow my own parsley, which is a common one to grow, really. I also like the odd plant around the home, like succulents, but we'll get to that soon. You can actually grow fruits as well if you want to. I've never attempted it, but you can. So it's a really good read, a really involving read, not just the everyday book kind of thing. Mint is another good one actually to grow. It's very easy. Carrots in pots. That's an interesting one. Also got salad. Turn your house into a mini greenhouse. I personally don't really understand why we don't live outdoors. I know we all like our luxuries, but I mean, I feel like bathrooms in particular are weird, because you're basically having a shower in a room, and it's that should really be done outside. And again, like a toilet, you flush the toilet and it's it goes outside, so why don't we just do all this outside? It just feels like the outdoors room. But yeah, that's just me. chili peppers, sweet peppers, so you got a lot in this book. I would recommend this one. And look at the front, that's so cool. Okay, this is the complete houseplant book. So this one tells you all about like the plants you can get in an apartment. See, someone's got them in their bathroom. Good idea, I do think. Unless it gets really hot in there, maybe not. I actually had a cactus, you know. I put it in my kitchen, and the room obviously gets quite hot with all the steam and like the humidity and stuff. And it's now dead. Yeah, wouldn't recommend you put plants in the kitchen or the bathroom. So I'm actually quite a big fan of succulents myself. There are several plants in here that, you know, when you just want that kind of plant that lasts a long time, you don't really have to think about it much. Well, succulents are good for that, and a few other plants, which you'll see in this book as well. Here we go. Cool. So yeah, I do think that's a good read, along with the growing your own, like, it's like having an indoor garden, really. Of stuff you can eat and stuff you can look at. Alright, so the next book, so I've got two more. The next book is Classic Cars. This is just one of those reads that it's nice to have on the bookshelf, just to read, you know, a couple of times in the week or something, you know, where you just want to learn something about cars. And this is a massive book, so this has lots of pictures, lots of information, and as you can see, full to the brim of classic cars. Got your Chevrolets, BMWs, Rolls-Royce, Rover. Oh, the Rovers, absolutely adore them. Is that a oh, it's an SD1. Looks a bit similar to another one I know of, but around that age was a time when cars kind of all looked the same, at least from the same manufacturer. Although, let's be honest, it hasn't really changed today. Suzuki, my, how they've changed though. Triumph, TVR, VW, Alfa Romeo, Dodge, Lancia, Lexus, Mazda, McLaren, MG, A to Z of dream cars. Lamborghini. They look so different, don't they? Well, sort of. Got your Ferraris as well, nice classic there. Citroen, did I say that already? I think I did. What was that? Classic cars in film, I think it said. Working classics, classics on film and TV. Oh, how interesting. Choosing and owning a classic. What I will say is that a lot of work. Classics are a lot of work all the time. You're never ending, like you're always working on it. Never ending. Future classics. Classics appear all the time. Well, I guess they do really. Like in classic insurance, a car has to be 20 years old to be classed as a classic. That was a mouthful. And so cars are always getting classed as being classic. But I mean, in like 20, not 20, sorry, let's see, 60 to 100 years, basically all the cars that we know today might not really be around anymore, which is a shame. Anyway, so that's classic cars. And the last book that I have to show you is called One Pot Cooking. So I've labelled a few that I thought might be interesting because there are a few key recipes that made this book known, and I thought maybe, you know, you'd want to give them a read, but if you don't and you want to take it out, that's fine. So a lot of these recipes don't have pictures, but some of them do, and they're just easy ones to make, kind of like pasta recipes in a wok, noodles, chicken coleslaw, ramen, chicken and mango salad, that was one I actually marked for you. Then we've got some dessert based ones at the back, or do we not? I thought we did. Well, I just saw a dessert based one. We don't at the back, but we do have some somewhere. Maybe that was the only one. It's just like a quick recipe book, just for when you want to pick one up and do it in one pot, you know, just to give it a try for a week or two, you know what I mean? So, I would recommend that you take these books, but they're up to you. And what do you think? You'll give them a shot? Yeah, there's not many anyway, and like I said, I can come pick them up for you. Well, I didn't say that, but I can, and so you don't really need to do anything. Alright, so it's all done electronically now. All I have to do is scan the barcode and it'll be on the system. So if you got your ID card, oh, it's in there? Okay, let me get it. Okay, thank you. Let me just get the barcode of each. I've got this thing here. Like I said, it's all done electronically now. Well, in our actual library store, I guess you could call it, office, I don't know what it's called really, but you can actually get a bunch of books and then just stack them on the machine, and it automatically scans them all, like by weight, and goes through the books electronically with magnets. So it's very easy nowadays to get books out. Ooh, just scanned it twice, bear with me 1 second. Okay, have to delete it. There we go. Very difficult to pick up one-handed, this one. A bit too heavy for me. Very pretty, I do like that. And the last one. Oh, that one's a little bit faded. Okay then, so those books have been added to your card electronically. And like I said, you'll get them for 3 weeks. And you can renew them online for 3 times, but if someone's waiting for them, you'll have to bring them back. I can hear your alarm going off right now, so I'll let you get to it, and yeah, bye.